Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Leslie and today we are going to make a card. We are going to talk about my 2024 resolutions and did I succeed? Did I fail? Spoiler alert, pretty sure I failed most of them. We'll go over those and we're going to talk about what my crafty goals are for 2025. So let's get to it.
Okay, so to start with, I am going to show off this paper by Not Too Shabby. It's the Lattes, Cocoa, and Cookies. And it was actually a paper pad that I bought in 2023 during their Christmas sale. And yes, I am just now getting to it. If that doesn't give you a glimpse into my 2024 goals, crafty goals, and how successful or complete fails it was, well, that's probably it in about a nutshell. So let's start by going over those 2024 goals as I get to die cutting. So I am using dies from my stash. I'm not sure where the mugs came from, but we're going to create this lovely Christmas card as part one, as one of the goals for 2025. We'll see if it actually happens this year. Okay, so to start out with, the biggest goal of the year was the fact that we were doing a no buy year for 2024. I would say this was decently successful because other than the adhesive, the white cardstock, and some organization tools, I feel like I spent probably less than $300. So for me, that was really good because the year before, I don't even want to look how much I spent. And there were some pretty good sales. Hobby Lobby had a complete clearance sale on their paper that I bought some from and their mixed media. So I bought some new wax tools. I bought some Tim Holtz different mixed media things, including alcohol inks. So I really got into the mixed media this year. So, and that was actually one of my goals, was to get more into that mixed media and grow with my techniques. So that's probably one of my number one successes. So two successes so far. The next goal was organizing my craft room. As you can see in the background, it's still not very organized. I've probably gone through one full bookcase, destashing books and organizing that. I have my stamps organized. I have my paper and most of my dies well organized that I can at least find stuff. And I have a couple empty shelves that, I can now fill and organize. But as for really making this craft room / my husband's office accessible for even my daughters to be in here, no, I would say we're probably about 25% done. I actually just got some things recycled so that I can get to my closet space and start organizing that. That was a big thing. I had to recycle my iMac from college. Yes, I still had it in a box and it has been sitting there through like 3 or 4 moves. But I finally did it. And so now I actually can access that closet and start organizing it. So that's another goal for 2025. And I'll go through what my crafty goals for 2025 are here in a minute. Uploading videos to YouTube. So my biggest thing this year is that all of my craft goals went out the window about March when we found out that I was pregnant with baby number 3. And unfortunately, I got incredibly sick to a point where having to concentrate on my hands, like doing crochet or embroidery or making a card, would make me super nauseous. So other than what was minimally required for me for Kendra's Card Challenge, the design team that I was on and still currently on, I did nothing. Like I didn't even go into my craft room except to get what I needed to be done for my design team. So that is where a lot of the fails come in. Now, does that mean I didn't end up with 24 videos for YouTube? Sorry, I had to go look and actually count. I did 26 full videos on YouTube and 21 shorts. Now, the majority of those happen probably from about June to December, just because, one, I was starting to feel better because I was in my second trimester, and two, I went from being a guest designer and on the Reels team for Kinder's Card Challenge to being a full video designer on the team. So I was required to do some more videos, and that's why the majority of them are still just Kinder's Card Challenge. But hopefully this year, since it's an off year for us, if we decide to continue to grow our family, that'll be a next year thing. But so hopefully I will actually get some more videos out this year. Now, I still will have at least a 2 video minimum, which that is one of my design team requirements. And so that is going to happen. But I would like to try to shoot for 4 to 5 per month. Now, I'm already failing this month, but that's okay. We're still trying to find our rhythm now with our newborn. We did have a little girl that was born in November. And so we've been adjusting as a family of 5. So that's really exciting for us. But then it does create a when do I actually have time to make cards? So we're getting into a new schedule for us. So with that, we had the other goal was a Christmas card series, which was a complete fail. I think I made maybe 1 Christmas card, if that. So that is actually one of my goals this year. We're going to try to do the Christmas series again. It's not necessarily going to be on the 25th of the month, even though that's kind of the goal. But as you can see here, the 31st, 25th, that's the same thing, right? First Christmas card of the year. I didn't actually send out very many Christmas cards this year, so it works out. So for Instagram, I was part of a user stash group that lasted about 3 months. And then I got pregnant and sick, and I decided to step back and let someone else have my spot. So I think I actually participated like 3 times, which was 3 to 4 cards each. So I still did several cards with that group, but I didn't last much longer than that. And then a scrapbook layout, post or video per month. That was a fail. I actually only did about 4 layouts for scrapbooks. And again, that was near the beginning of the year. And then I actually am adding that to the 2025 goal because I do want to continue getting those done. So my goal is 1 a month with a stretch goal 2 to 3. Either posts or videos. And of course, we're behind because, January. My mixed media was a success. And then Kinder's Card Challenge, doing a set of cards per quarter. That was an almost success. I did a complete set of 15 cards in Kinder's Card Challenge 13, 15, and 16. It was only 14 that I was unable to finish. I did do several cards for the design team, but I did not do a full set, and that is because I was during my first trimester, really into that. And again, blame it on the baby. But doing 2 to 3 sets did not happen. My goal again this year is to do at least 1 set per quarter because, like I said, I am on their design team officially. I try to do a full set, and then I also do several individual cards per quarter. So my goal is to try to do 2 sets per quarter, but again, we'll see where we are because I want to make sure that I'm not only giving my all to that design team, but I am on a couple other teams this year. I am a creative influencer for Cat Scrappiness, and then I'm going to be a guest designer for Love from Lizzie and Jaded Blossom this year. So I just really want to make sure that I'm giving them my time as well, and managing my time well, plus being able to work on my own goals. So counting my cards, I laugh at that completely. I have no idea. That was a complete fail. I started counting cards for like a month, and then it just went out the window because when I make them compared to when I post them is different timings. And so I'd make like a whole 15 set of cards, but then I wouldn't post right away. And so then I got confused of, did I count that card or not? And so I need to go back and count my Instagram posts because I post all my cards there. And so I will let you know on the screen here how many I actually had. Even though I didn't count them with the app like I was going to. I'm hoping to be a little bit better about that this year. My goal is about 150 cards, hopefully, which I feel like is doable because, like I said, I do 4 sets of 15 right away. That's 60. So having a goal / stretch goal of 150 kind of, I feel like, is a good one. And then that doesn't count scrapbook layouts, which I want at least 12 of. So checking in June and July, yeah, that was a complete fail. I kept going, I need to check in. And then I didn't. Even though I was getting back into the swing of things by then, it went down on my list of videos to get out, and then it just was too late. So as you can see, I'm not even doing this on January 1st. I'm doing it on January 31st. I'm not a good timing person. I'm trying to be better about my time management, but getting things out on time, unless it's for my design team, if it's my own personal goals, it's a little bit harder for me. So goals for 2025. So we are still technically in a no buy year. We're kind of being a little bit more graceful with it. We did purchase our minivans that we're currently doing payments on. And then of course we do have a 3rd kid now, so we're keeping that in mind. I really want to utilize the items that I already own, but of course I've already bought some things because it was my birthday in January. And so I got to spend a little bit of money that was given to me as gifts. So you will see that. And then at being a creative influencer for Cat Scrappiness, they do give us a discount, but what I decide to purchase comes out of my own pocket. And then a couple other gift cards have come to me where sometimes I go a little bit over to actually pay for a product that I want, or with shipping and tax, if you know, you know. So my goal this year is to spend less than $300 again, even less than that if I can help it. But that is keeping in mind that I am on teams that sometimes I need to make a purchase. So again, does not count adhesive, white cardstock, and any organizing, because I am going to continue that goal for 2025 and get this craft room organized. So that is one of my priorities this year, because I would really like to be able to access all that I have in this room. And of course, Christmas cards, I would like to make at least one a month. Scrapbook is also one a month. Cards by Kendra's Card Challenge, 1 set a month, or 1 set a quarter. And then continue with my mixed media. Try to count my cards this year. And hopefully actually check in June and July. And then make sure that I am uploading videos, at least 2 a month, with a stretch goal of 4 to 5, whether that's full videos or shorts. So I'm showing you here that I got my sentiment from the Simple Stories paper pad. They have a sheet that looks like this with all the typing on it, and I love that. So that's where I got my sentiment. I know I've talked mostly through this card, but if you're watching, I slowed everything down. I tend to do my videos more at 2 times speed instead of 1 time speed. And this one I kept it at 1 time speed since I knew I would be talking so much through the video. And that is something that I wanted to put to the comments. Do you like it better when I explain exactly what I'm doing in the card? Or do you like a little bit more of a chatty video where I tell you kind of what's going on in my life? You can tell me what's going on in your life in the comments. Let me know down below what you actually prefer. Now, one of my goals, I would say, for 2025 is to possibly do a live stream. Now, I have no idea how to do a live stream. And I currently film on my phone, but I do have a friend that she does weekly live streams. And so I will be probably chatting with her later in the year, probably not in the first 6 months. This is like a later thing. And just kind of see if that would be feasible for me to do with my current setup, because I don't have a camera that can do video well. And so I do use my phone for everything, which is why my voiceover always kind of sounds a little weird. I don't have the cool mics. I just talk into my phone, and sometimes I know it kind of gets louder or quieter depending. So sorry about that. I've had to change the app that I was using to edit like 2 or 3 times this year. And so hopefully my current one works a little bit better, but I do still use my phone. So I'm just bumping up the sentiment with some foam tape here. I put a little bit of foam tape on that red mug to add dimension, so I had to do a little bit on the spoon. I really just like the shine that spoon and that snowflake give off. And then I wanted the sentiment not to be necessarily the main focal point, which is why I decided to go with the smaller one here that says hot cocoa plus happiness, instead of the large Hello Winter, which I also love that sentiment. That one is from a stamp set from with love from Lizzie, and I did put that back in my stash so I can use it on a future card. So hopefully you will see a video of me using that sometime this year for sure, since one of the goals is to have Christmas cards. So 2025 goals: spend less than $300, not counting adhesive and cardstock. Do at least or create at least 2 videos per YouTube per month with a 4 to 5 stretch goal. Have at least 1 Christmas card a month and 1 scrapbook layout a month, whether that's a video, preferably video, but might be just a post on my Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, it is the same tag as YouTube. It's at LesDep, so it's LESDEP on Instagram and on YouTube and on TikTok, but who knows where TikTok will be for this year. And then do at least 1 set of cards, of 15 cards per quarter for Kendra's Card Challenge, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We are currently in 17 through the end of March. So if you haven't seen those videos, definitely check them out. And then really focus on where I'm guest designing and my design teams, but then also with the focus of my own work and trying out new techniques and just having a blast making cards with a goal of at least 150 cards, which I put it on the screen, but I did count it up, and I did create 116 cards in 2023. So 150 I feel is a good goal for me. Hopefully there won't be circumstances that stop me from creating. I am just putting a little bit of shimmer pen. This is a pen from scrapbook.com. I have a love-hate relationship with these pens. If you saw my one Christmas Kendra's Card Challenge a few seasons ago, the red one exploded everywhere. This glitter one exploded a little bit, but when it dries, it dried fine. So I need to get better about how I actually use this pen, because clearly I'm doing something wrong. And then I hope to check in again in June or July to see kind of where I am with my goals. Hopefully that will actually happen this year. But no promises, guys. I like chatting with y'all. I love creating cards and doing inspiration for you and for me. But I'm a full-time mom of 3 now. And finding the night times to do it is sometimes a little rough. I don't know if you can hear in the background right now my littlest one crying. She is letting me know that it is about time for me to be done doing this voiceover. So, I had a goal of 3 voiceovers tonight. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to get 1 done, but You will eventually see those videos. There's some cute ones coming up, and I'm really excited about them. But this is my final card, my first Christmas card of the year. I love how it came out. It has a little bit of shimmer on that whipped cream and those marshmallows. I'm not sure you can quite see it in the video, but maybe in the pictures you'll be able to see them. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not a subscriber, hit that like button if you liked it. Leave me a comment of what kind of video you guys like. If you like more informative or more talkative, just let me know down below. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have had a fantastic 2024, and let's go with 2025, y'all. I will see you in another video soon. Thanks. Bye.